Friends, before going to the exercise, let us see some basics. We have discussed earlier these basics, right? We know this sin theta is opposite by hypotenuse, cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse, tan theta is opposite by adjacent, and so on. See this, in this particular exercise, we need this new formulae. Is sin 90 degrees minus theta is cos theta, cos 90 degrees minus theta is sin theta, tan 90 degrees minus theta is cot theta, cot 90 minus theta is tan theta, cosecant 90 degrees minus theta is secant theta, secant 90 degrees minus theta is cosecant theta. See, here theta is an acute angle, so 90 degrees minus theta is also an acute angle. Anyway, we know from the table earlier we have discussed in a table of particular angles, right? Values of trigonometric ratios, 6 trigonometric ratios are particular values, 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees. We know. Tell me what is the value of sin 30 degrees? 1 by 2. What is the value of cos 60 degrees? That is also 1 by 2 from the table. But see, this is cos 90 degrees minus 30 degrees. 60 degrees is 90 degrees minus 30 degrees, right? Is it not? So cos 90 degrees minus 30 degrees is 1 by 2. Sin 30 degrees is 1 by 2. See this point. Sin 90 degrees minus theta is cos theta, cos 90 degrees minus theta is sin theta. See this formula. Cos 90 degrees minus theta is sin theta. If theta is 30 degrees, this is of the form cos 90 degrees minus theta. Is it not? Right? This can be replaced by what? Sin theta. So sin of theta is 30 degrees. So this is sin 30 degrees. Right? This is 1 by 2. Is it not correct? Yes. In the same way. So if I am asked to find out the value of sin, let us say 60 degrees, I can consider this as sin 90 degrees minus 30 degrees, because 60 degrees can be written as 90 degrees minus 30 degrees, but sin 90 degrees minus 30 is cos theta, sin 90 degrees minus theta is cos theta, so this can be written as sin 30 degrees. Both are same. If I can remember the value of cos 30 degrees, that also will be equal to sin 60 degrees, so either of the expressions will give me the answer, right? Anyway, as that question demands, we will change the expression using these formulas. See, let us say I want to find the value of sin 68 degrees. If I know the value of cos 22 degrees, can you tell me, is there any relation between these two? Yes. If you can observe, sum of these two angles, 68 degrees plus 22 degrees is 90 degrees, is it not? They are complementary angles. What are they? Complementary angles. Complementary angles. If theta plus, or if A plus B is equal to 90 degrees, A and B are called complementary angles of each other. So in that case, this formula will hold good. So what in this particular case, see, I am able to see that these two values are equal, because 68 can be written as 90 degrees minus 20 degrees, right? From this relation, 68 degrees can be replaced by 90 degrees minus 22 degrees. So this is, but this is of the form sin 90 degrees minus theta. That can be replaced by cos theta. So this is cos 22 degrees, right? Of course, I know the value of cos 20 degrees. So I will substitute that value here. I will get the answer, right? That way we can solve the problems. Let us see now question the exercise. Yes, friends. Let us see now exercise 11.3. First question. Evaluate. Of course, it has got 6 parts. That is the first part. Evaluate tan 36 degrees upon cot 54 degrees. This is the question. Yes. This is given. See, while solving questions, what we are supposed to do, let us observe what is given and let us think what we know already regarding the given question and how shall we proceed. The approach is important, right, in solving questions. See, we know in trigonometry values of 5 specific angles: 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees, for all 6 trigonometric ratios. We have tabulated them and we have learnt and we have used the table while solving problems of earlier exercise, right? Of course, here in this question, you are asked to find out the value of tan 36 degrees, cot 54 degrees, if you can, and divide. Do you know the value of tan 36 degrees? No. Do you know the value of cot 54 degrees? No. So, you cannot substitute the value directly and you cannot simplify. So, what else can you do? Yes. Now we have learned these 6 new formulae. Sin 90 degrees minus theta can be written as cos theta, cos 90 degrees minus theta can be written as sin theta, and so on. So we are observing, is there any relation between these two angles? Yes, this is 36 degrees, this is 54 degrees. Both are acute angles, that is between 0 and 90 degrees, and sum of those two angles, if you can observe, sum of those two angles is how much? Yes, 90 degrees. So now we can use these formulae. That's what we have observed. So let us leave one of the terms, numerator and denominator, as it is. Let us say denominator I have kept as it is. I am changing the form of the numerator. Tan 36 degrees is the numerator, but in the place of 36 degrees I can write 90 degrees minus 54, right? I will write that. Why? Because I can use, so that I can use this formula, right? So I am writing tan 90 degrees minus 54 degrees. In the place of 36 degrees, I have substituted this one, 90 minus 54 degrees. Yes. Now tell me, what else can I write now? Again, I am leaving the denominator as it is. Now this is of the form tan 90 degrees minus something. Tan 90 degrees minus theta can be written as cot theta. So this can be written as cot 54 degrees. Why? Because we have used that formula, tan of 90 degrees minus theta is cot theta. So now what have I observed? These two are same. So they get cancelled. So your answer is 1. Yes, if this question is framed like this. Many this type of questions can be framed, right? So that sum of these two angles is 90 degrees and these two ratios belong to these 6, and of course and the relation should be like this: sin cos or cos sin, tan cot or cot tan, cosecant secant secant cot. Like that, of course, we will see some more questions are given of this form in this model. Anyway, see, let us see next question, next part. Second part. Cos 12 degrees minus sine 78 degrees. Yes, same logic. Do you know the value of cos 12 degrees? Directly? No. Sine 75 degrees, 78 degrees directly can you write? No. But what else do you know? We know these relations. So to use these relations, you are observing if sum of these two angles is 90 degrees. Yes, we have observed that 12 degrees plus 78 degrees is 90 degrees. So 12 degrees can be replaced by 90 degrees minus 78 degrees, or 78 can be replaced by 90 minus 12. I will do that. Why? So that I can use this formula. So let us leave one of these two terms as it is and convert the other term using this formula. Yes. So I am leaving the second term as it is. I am leaving the second term as it is. I am converting this. I want to convert this. That's why I am replacing the angle 12 degrees with 90 degrees minus 78 degrees. Now this is of the form cos of 90 degrees minus something. Cos of 90 degrees minus something can be written as sine of that something. Right? So this is sine 78 degrees. Minus, of course, sine 78 degrees is already there. These two are equal. So your answer is, difference is 0. Right? This is the answer for that part. Next part. Next, third part. Any approach is important in solving questions. Whatever may be the topic, what is given, what you know, what can you do, how shall we approach? Yes, that is the point. In the third part, let us see. This is cosecant 31 degrees minus secant 59 degrees. Yes, this is the question frame. Same logic. Do you know the value of cosec 31 degrees directly? No. Secant 59 degrees directly? No. So what shall we do? I am thinking, is there any relation between these two angles? Yes, we have observed that 31 degrees plus 59 degrees is 90 degrees. That is how question is framed. Yes, now I can write 31 degrees as 90 degrees minus 59 degrees. I will use this. So I am converting the first term, I am leaving second term as it is. See, sec 59 degrees I am leaving as it is. I am converting this like this. In the place of 31 degrees I am writing 90 degrees minus 59 degrees. Why? Because I can use this formula now. This is of the form cosecant 90 degrees minus theta. Cosecant 90 degrees minus theta can be written as secant theta. So this can be written as secant 59 degrees. Right? Minus, of course, I am leaving it second term as it is. These two terms are same. That's what we have observed. So difference is 0. Yes, this question also has given you 0 as the answer, right? Yes, next question. Next part is fourth part, right? Sine 15 degrees multiplied by secant 75 degrees. That is the question. You are supposed to find the value of this, right? Yes. Do you know the value of sine 15 degrees directly? No. Secant 75 degrees directly? No. So why this question is asked you? Why this question is asked? Yes. What else you know in trigonometry? These 6 formulae. So to use this formula, so we are going to check if any relation is there between the angles. Yes. What is the sum of the angles given? 15 degrees and 75 degrees is 90 degrees. So let us convert one of the terms using this formula. For that, I will replace 15 degrees by 90 degrees minus 75. That will be useful in simplifying. So I am leaving second term as it is, secant 75 degrees. I am converting this first term. So in the place of 15 degrees, I am writing 90 degrees minus 75 degrees. Multiplied by secant 75 degrees is already there. I am leaving second term as it is. Yes, now this is of the form sine 90 degrees minus theta. Sine 90 degrees minus theta is cos theta. So I can write it as cos theta. In the place of theta, what do you have? 75 degrees. So this is cos 75 degrees multiplied by secant 75 degrees is there. Yes, what have you observed? Is there any relation between these two? Angles are same, 75 degrees, 75 degrees. Cos, this is secant. Is there any relation between cos and secant? Yes, cos and secant are reciprocals of each other, right? Cos theta is adjacent side by hypotenuse. Secant theta is hypotenuse by adjacent. They are reciprocal of each other. So cos theta multiplied by secant theta is equal to 1, or secant theta can be written as 1 by cos theta, or cos theta can be written as 1 by secant theta, or product of these two is 1. So secant theta multiplied by cos theta is equal to 1. All these relations we can have, right, from these two. So anyway, you can directly see that because these two are reciprocal of each other, product is 1. Or secant theta can be written as 1 by cos theta. Secant theta can be written as 1 by cos theta. So I am writing this as 1 by cos 75 degrees. If you find it a bit easy, do like this, no problem. Secant theta can be written as 1 by cos theta. So this is 1 by cos 75 degrees. This is cos 75 degrees. These two are equal. This is in numerator, this is in denominator, so they get cancelled. So your answer is 1, right? This is fourth bit. Next, fifth bit, next one. Of course, in the textbook it is mentioned as 6, but fifth part of question number 1. What is that? Tan of 26 degrees multiplied by tan 64 degrees. That is the question. Yes, same logic. Do you know the value of tan 26 degrees directly? No. Tan 64 degrees directly? No. So how shall you think? How shall we proceed? Yes, let us see, is there any relation between these two angles? Yes. What have you observed? 26 degrees plus 64 degrees. What is the sum? 90 degrees. Right? So 26 degrees can be written as 90 degrees minus 64, or 64 can be written as 90 minus 26. I can use that. I will use that because I want to use the relation. This is one of these 6 relations, 6 formulae. So I am using that. Now I am leaving one of the terms as it is, as I have done in earlier questions also. I am leaving second term as it is. I am converting this angle to another form. That is 26 can be written as, in many forms I can write 26 degrees, but I will use this one. So I am writing 90 degrees minus 64 degrees. So that, now tell me, this is also from tan 90 degrees minus something. Tan 90 degrees minus theta is, yes, tan 90 degrees minus theta is cot theta. That is the formula you are having. So this is cot theta is 64 degrees multiplied by, of course, tan 64 degrees is already there. Yes. Now tell me, what have you observed now? In these two terms, angles are same, 64 degrees and 64 degrees. However, the ratios, trigonometric ratios, this is cotangent, cot, this is tangent, tan. Is there any relation between those two? Yes. Tan theta is opposite by adjacent, cot theta is adjacent by opposite. They are reciprocal of each other, right? So cot theta can be written as 1 by tan theta, or tan theta can be written as 1 by cot theta. Product of tan theta and cot theta is how much? 1. Product is 1. Of course, theta is 64 degrees here, so cot theta and tan theta product is there. Of course, 1 you can write directly, or if you feel comfortable with this, you can convert this like this. Cot theta can be written as 1 by tan theta. So I am writing cot 64 degrees as 1 by tan 64 degrees multiplied by tan 64 degrees. I am leaving as it is because these two are same. They get cancelled. This is in numerator, this is in denominator. So your answer is 1. This is the answer for that part. And question number 1 is over. Next, let us see question number 2. Question number 2. Yes. Show that it has got 2 parts, of course. First part, let us see. Tan 48 degrees multiplied by tan 68 degrees multiplied by tan 42 degrees multiplied by tan 74 degrees is equal to 1. Yes, show that is given. it has got two parts, right? Left hand side part, right hand side part. Right hand side part is 1. Left hand side part contains product of 4 trigonometric ratios, right? Yes, if you start at left hand side part and simplify this, and if you show that that is giving you 1, that is right hand side part, that is okay, you have proved. Or if you start at right hand side part and you can bring left hand side part expression on simplification or modification, that is also okay. Or if you start at left hand side part, bring that to some extent and convert that to some other form, you take right hand side part, convert that to some other form, so that the resultant forms are equal, then also you have proved, you have shown that these two are equal. 3 methods are we have discussed, right? Any of those 3 methods can be used. So which method shall we use now? Yes, what is easy? Yes, we can observe that simply right hand side part is 1 only. So let us start at left hand side part and simplify and bring and show that that is equal to going to give you 1. So let us start with left hand side part. This is the left hand side part. So tell me, is there of course, do you know the value of tan 48 degrees? No. Tan 16 degrees? No. Tan 42 degrees? No. Do you know the value of tan 74 degrees also? So what shall we think? Yes. To use this formula, to use this formula, we need to have two angles whose sum is 90 degrees. That's what we have observed so far, right? Let us see if any two of these given 4 angles will give you some 90 degrees. Yes, 48 degrees and 42 degrees. What is the sum? 90 degrees. In the same way, see this, 74 degrees and 16 degrees. What is the sum? 90 degrees. So yeah, let us use that relation. Sum of the angles is 90 degrees, right? I am leaving these two terms as it is, as they are. I am converting the first two terms. See, I am writing 48 degrees as 90 degrees minus 42 degrees. Can I write like that? I can write like that because I am not changing the value. 48 degrees is, of course, 90 minus 42 is 48 only. I am writing like this. In the same way, multiplied by tan 60 degrees. In the place of 16 degrees, I am writing 90 degrees minus 74 degrees. I can write now. These two are equal. 90 minus 74? 16 only. So I am writing this like this. I am leaving the remaining two terms as they are. Multiplied by tan 42 degrees this is tan 42 degrees multiplied by tan 74 degrees. I am leaving the remaining two terms as they are. Now, yes, this is tan 90 degrees minus theta. Tan 90 degrees minus theta is cot theta. So this is cot 42 degrees multiplied by, this is also tan 90 degrees minus theta, again cot theta, that is cot 74 degrees. I am leaving the remaining terms as they are. Yes. What have you observed now? Yes. Two cot terms and two tan terms are there. Is there any relation between about angles? 42 degrees, 74 degrees. 42 degrees, 74 degrees. Have you found any relation? Sum of these two angles is not 90 degrees. So this formula is not useful. Yes, what else can you observe? Yes. These two angles are equal, 42 degrees, 42 degrees. But this ratio is tan, this ratio is cot. Is there any relation between those two? Yes. Tan theta and cot theta are reciprocal of each other. So cot theta can be written as 1 by tan theta. So this is 1 by tan 42 degrees multiplied by, in the same way, I am converting these two terms as tan terms. I am leaving the remaining terms as they are. Cot 74 degrees can be written as 1 by tan 74 degrees multiplied by, I am leaving the remaining two terms as they are. Yes. These two are equal. Numerator and denominator they get cancelled. In the same way, these two are equal, tan 74 degrees, tan 74 degrees. They also get cancelled. So your answer is again 1. Yes. Next question, that is second part or second bit of question number 2. Yes. Show that cos 36 degrees multiplied by cos 54 degrees minus sin 36 degrees multiplied by sin 54 degrees is equal to 0. Right? This is the given. This is given. Left hand side part is this, right hand side part is same logic, same style. Let us proceed in the same way. Let us start at left hand side part and show that that will be equal to 0, which is right hand side part. So left hand side part I am starting. Yes, same logic as we had done in earlier question. You don't know the value of cos 36 directly. Even cos 54 degrees you don't know. In the same way, you don't know these values also. You have observed, is there any relation between the angles, among the angles, given angles? Yes, 36 degrees, 54 degrees. Of course, what is the sum? 90. 36 plus 54 is 90. Again, same. Only those two angles are there. So I'm using this because I can use this formula if sum of the two angles is 90 degrees. So I'm converting these two terms. I'm leaving the remaining two terms as they are. Right? Converting. This can be written as cos of, in the place of 36 degrees, I am writing 90 degrees minus 54 degrees multiplied by, in the same way, in the place of cos 54 degrees, I am writing cos of 90 degrees minus 36 degrees I am writing. So in the place of 54, I am writing 90 minus 36. Can I write like this or not? Yes. In the place of 36, I am writing 90 minus 54. I am leaving the remaining two terms as they are. That is, this is sin 36 degrees multiplied by sin 54 degrees. I am leaving it as it is. Yes. Definitely this also will give you 0, right? Because difference is there. Obviously question may be framed like that only, because yeah, that's all. Because you are just in 10th standard, questions will be easier only. There is a lot in trigonometry to learn. Of course, in 11th class, 12th class, you will learn a lot of subject is there. Anyway, this is the form cos 90 degrees minus theta. Cos 90 minus theta is sin theta. So this can be written as sin 54 degrees multiplied by, this is cos 90 degrees minus theta. Cos 90 degrees minus theta is sin theta. So this is sin 36 degrees. Yes. Minus, I am leaving the remaining two terms as they are. Yes. What have you observed? Sin 54 degrees, sin 54 degrees. These two are same. This is sin 36 degrees, sin 36 same. Same product, right? This is AB, this is BA. Both are same. So difference of the same terms is 0. That is question number 2. Yes, let us see question number 3. Tan, what is given? If tan 2a is equal to cot a minus 18 degrees, where 2a is acute, find the value of a. See, while of course in question exercise 11.2 we saw a question, if cos a is equal to cos x, show that x is equal, a is equal to x, right? Where a and x are acute angles. In examples before that exercise, there was a question, if sin a is equal to sin b, a is equal to b, angle a is equal to angle b. Yes, where a and b are acute angles. In the same way, if tan a is equal to tan b, angle a is equal to angle b. Right? See, sin a is equal to sin b. If sin a is equal to sin b, you can say that A is equal to B. Condition is of course this. If cos A is equal to cos B, angle A is equal to again angle B. Of course, I am not writing angles, that's but angle A is equal to angle B. In the same way, tan A is equal to tan B, angle A is equal to angle B. In the same way, cot A is equal to cot B, then angle A is equal to angle B. Cosecant A is equal to cosecant B, then angle A is equal to angle B. Secant A is equal to secant B, let us say, then we can say that angle A is equal to angle B. This is all, they are possible when if A and B are acute angles. If A and B are acute angles, acute angles less than 90 degrees, right? 0 and between 0 and 90 degrees. 10, 20, 30, 15, 89 and so on. You can have these relations, right? So, because just this is 10th class standard, the questions will be framed like that. In a manner, you can, if you have relation tan A is equal to tan B, you can get this relation granted. That is, angle A is equal to angle B. For that, what should be the condition? A and B should be acute angles. Question will be framed like that only. See, in this case, we will see it. What is mentioned? 2A is acute in this particular question. 2A is acute. That is mentioned because on converting, on further simplification, at one stage you will be in a position to use one of these formulae, one of these conditions. In that case, the angles involved should be acute angles. That's why he has given you. In this question, 2A is given. One more question is there. Of course, you will see 4A, angle 4A is acute angle. That is mentioned. Why that's mentioned? Because to use these relations, the angles should be acute angles, right? To satisfy this condition, he is giving you some information about the angle. Like this, 2A is acute, right? So, let us see how can we solve this. See this. Yes, tan of something is equal to cot of some other thing. You need to find the value of A. That is the question. Yes, 2A is acute, of course. So we don't know. Of course, 18 degrees is involved. Unknown A is there. What shall we do? How shall we proceed? Yes, let us use these on any of these 6 relations. For that, of course, tan, cot are involved. I have 2 such relations. See, this tan of 90 degrees minus theta can be written as cot theta. If I have cot 90 degrees minus something, I can replace that by tan of that something. So I will use that. For that, I will convert. I will leave one of these 2 terms as it is and convert the remaining term to another form so that I can use these relations. So I am leaving left hand side. Left hand side part as it is, tan 2A. I am converting this right hand side part. This is of the form cot of something. Cot something, if I have cot theta, what can I write? Cot theta can be written as tan of 90 degrees minus theta. Tan 90 degrees minus theta. Tan 90 degrees minus theta. Yes. Now this is theta now. 8 minus 18 degrees. Right? Cot of something. Cot of something. This something is theta here. Right? So this can be written as tan of 90 degrees minus something. That's something. So this I am writing as tan of 90 degrees minus this something. That theta. A minus 18 degrees. Yes. Can I write like this or not? Yes, using this formula, right? Now, what have you observed now? Tan A is equal to tan B. What can you write? A is equal to B. Angle A is equal to angle B. We have seen, right? So 2A is equal to this, right? 90 degrees minus of A minus 18 degrees, right? I can write like that. Now tell me. Yes. Let us simplify further. So this is 90 degrees minus A minus of minus plus 18 degrees, right? This is 2A. So I will add A both sides. 2A plus A will be 3A, right? If you do not find it easy, anyway, 2A plus A is 90 plus 18. 90 degrees plus 18 degrees. Yes. 2A plus A is 3A. This is 108 degrees. So angle A is 108 degrees by 3. That is, yes, 36 degrees. 108 by 3 is 36, right? So angle A is 36 degrees. So, followed. Simple concept, right? Let us see next question number 4. Question number 4. If tan A is equal to cot B, where A and B are acute, of course A and B are acute is mentioned, prove that A plus B is equal to 90 degrees. That is the question. This is given. Yes. Yes. How shall we proceed? Yeah, same. Tan is there, cot is there. We have relations. Tan 90 degree minus theta can be written as cot theta. Cot 90 degrees minus theta is tan theta, of course. Let us convert one of these two terms. Let us leave left hand side part as it is. Let us convert this. Cot B. Cot theta can be replaced by tan of 90 degrees minus theta. So this can be written as tan 90 degrees minus B using this formula, right? Because how have I written? Cot theta can be written as tan 90 degrees minus theta. I have used this formula. Now tan A is equal to tan B. This is of the form, right? Then A is equal to B. You can use that. We have written 6 points, right? Here these two should be acute angle. Yes, obviously A is acute, B is acute, that is given. 90 degrees minus B also will be acute, right? Let us say if B is 30 degrees, 90 minus 30 will be 60. That also will be less than 91. Is it not? So these two are acute. So we can directly equate the angles also. A is equal to 90 degrees minus B. Right? From this, yes, if you add B on both sides or transposing, you get A plus B is 90 degrees. That's what is. Of course, you may write here B is acute. So 90 degrees minus B is also acute angle. Even if you don't write like this also, no problem, nothing will happen, right? Alright, again, that's why you can have these relations. So if tan A is equal to tan B, or because A and B are used here, don't use again here in the formula. Anyway, if tan A is equal to tan B, angle A is equal to angle B. That's the relation we have used. So this is question number 4. Next, question number 5. If AB is your interior angles, A, B, C are interior angles of triangle ABC, then show that tan of A plus B by 2 is equal to cot C by 2. That is the question. Yes, tell me, what is interior angle? Yes, angle, all the angles of triangle. Let us say if this is triangle ABC, these three angles are called interior angles. If ABC is a triangle, what is the sum of the angles? 180 degrees. Angle sum property. So ABC are interior angles of triangle. So what is given about the angles? A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degrees. Let us say this is relation 1 because ABC are interior angles of a triangle. So you can have this. Now we are supposed to show that this term is equal to this term. It has got left hand side part, right hand side part. So any of the three methods you can follow. We have discussed earlier, right? You can start at left hand side part and bring right hand side part, or you can start at right hand side part, bring left hand side part, or start at LHS, simplify to some extent, and also start at RHS, simplify to the same some extent, so that the resultants are same. You can follow that also. Any method you can follow. How shall we proceed? Which method will be maybe easier now? Yes, for your yes. How do you think? Yes, what you got is correct. I also have the same idea. Yes, let us start at left hand side part and let us bring right hand side part. Yes, left LHS is tan A plus B by 2. This is left hand side part, right? Yes, I'll simplify this. Numerator is A plus B. Here this relation 1 from 1. See, A plus B can be written as 180 degrees minus C, is it not? I'm subtracting C both sides, or I'm taking other, to put it another way, I'm taking C to other side, that will be minus C, right? A plus B can be replaced by 180 degrees. I will do that. I will use this relation. Why? Because I have observed that the right hand side part contains angle C, left hand side part contains angle A and B. So I will use this relation to replace the angles A and B in terms of C. Yes, that's what I am doing now. In the numerator, yes, in the numerator, in the place of A plus B, I am writing 180 degrees minus C. Yes, I will simplify further. Yes, I divide with 2. Tan 180 degrees minus 2 is 90 degrees minus C by 2, right? Yes. What is this? This is of the form tan 90 degrees minus something. Tan 90 degrees minus theta can be written as cot theta. So tan 90 degrees minus theta is cot theta. I will use this formula. So now here theta is C by 2. So this is cot C by 2. Have you got the right hand side part or not? Yes, this is RHS. So LHS is equal to RHS. So that is how we have proved. This is question number 5. Let us see next question. Last question, I think. Yes, last question of this exercise. Question number 6. Let us see. So I am reminding you again, friends, if you have not subscribed so far to my channel, please subscribe. Do some comment on this video. If you like it, like the video, and after watching, please share the video to your friends also, so that they also will get some benefit out of this. Question number 6. Express sine 75 degrees plus cos 65 degrees in terms of trigonometric ratios of angles between 0 degrees and 45 degrees, between 0 degrees and 45 degrees. Infinite angles are there again. 1 degree, 2 degrees, 3 degrees, so on up to 44.99999 and so on. Of course, I want the angles to be between these two. I don't want these terms like this. There are two trigonometric ratios are given, sine, cos. Angles are 75 degrees, 65 degrees. They are greater than 45 degrees, of course. Yes, how shall we proceed? I want to convert these terms, trigonometric ratios, to some other form. so that the angles will appear between 0 and 45 degrees. So how shall we proceed? Yes, let us use these relations, right? For that 75 degrees I don't want. So 75 degrees I am thinking, how can I convert? I am observing 70. If I subtract 75 degrees from 90 degrees, I will get 15 degrees, right? So 75 degrees can be written as 90 degrees minus 15 degrees. That's what I have observed. Is it not? 15 degrees how I have got? I have subtracted 75 degrees from 90 degrees. I have got 15 degrees. Now I am expressing 75 degrees as 90 degrees minus 15 degrees. Is it 90 minus 15 is 75, right? So in the place of 75, I am writing 90 degrees minus 15 degrees. Plus same logic again. Same logic. Because of course, if 90 minus theta is involved, I have a formula. I can use this formula and simplify further. That's why I am trying to involve 90 degrees, the angle 90 degrees. Again, here also I want to involve 90 degrees. So I am seeing, I see what is the value of 90 degrees minus 65 degrees. What is 90 degrees minus 65 degrees? 25 degrees. 90 minus 65 is 25, right? So in the place of 65, I can write 90 degrees minus 25 degrees, right? 65 degrees can be replaced by 90 minus 25. I will use that. In that way, I am involved 90 degrees, so that I can use this formula, right? So I am writing this as cos 65, right? 90 degrees minus 25 degrees. Yes. Approach is important. So this is the approach we are following, right, for this question. Now this is the sin 90 degrees minus theta. What is sin 90 degrees minus theta? Cos theta. So this is cos 15 degrees plus, in the same way, this is of the form cos 90 degrees minus theta. Cos 90 degrees minus theta is sin theta. So this is sin of 25 degrees. That's all. Now see, of course these two are trigonometric ratios, and angles are 15 degrees and 25 degrees. Value we have not changed, same value, but in another form we have represented this, right? The angles now they are between 0 and 45 degrees only. So this is the required answer. This is the end of exercise 11.3. Thank you.